Good day everyone, I am Nuriel Visibalbin. Our lesson for today is all about criminology and forensic science. Um, the word forensic comes from the Latin terms forensis, meaning of or before the forum. Forensic criminology is the scientific study of crime criminals for the purpose of addressing investigative and legal questions. The origin is the source of the two modern usages of the word forensic as a form of legal evidence as a category of public presentation. In modern use, the term forensics is the place of forensic science can be considered correct, as the term forensic is effectively a synonym for legal or related to courts. Common forensic science laboratory disciplines include forensic molecular biology, DNA, forensic chemistry, trace evidence examinations, like for hairs and fiber paints, polymers, glass soils, etc. Latent fingerprint examination, handwriting analysis, fire and explosive examinations. However, the term is now so closely associated with the scientific field that many dictionaries include the meaning that equates the word forensic with forensic science. The next one is origins of forensic science and early methods. Forensic science provides criminal justice system with evidence that could be used to convict a suspect even when an eyewitness is not present. The ancient world lacked standardized forensic practices na tumulong sa mga kriminal sa pagtakas sa parusa. Criminal investigations and trials heavily relied on forced compassion and witness testimony. Although it is uncertain exactly where the concept of forensic science originated, most historical experts agree it was very likely in China around the 6th century or earlier. And, however, ancient sources do contain several accounts of techniques that foreshadow concepts in forensic science that were developed and developed centuries later. The first written account of using medicine and entomology to solve criminal cases is attributed to the book of Shi Wan Lu, means washing away of wrongs, na sinulat sa China noong 1248 ni Song Chi, 1186 to 1249, na isang Director of Justice, Jail and Supervision. During the Song Dynasty, si Song Chi ay meron siyang inotopsy ng mga bangkay gamit ang sikat ng araw under the red umbrella na may oil at suka para ma-calculate ang mga how to calculate the dead body. At the time, the book had given methods to distinguishing suicide or pretending suicide.
Father is considered one of the father of surgery and modern prostate technology, versed in the science and battlefield medicine, spent in the treatment of wounds. He was also an comic and invented several surgical instruments. The Allenham test, also referred to as the antigen antibody, presenting tests of species in the test which can determine the speech of a blood sample and was invented by Paul Atkinson in 1901. Based on the discovery that the blood of different species had, had, had one or more characteristic protesting.
Good morning, good evening ma'am. I'm King Ariel Bisibuma from 916. I'm going to discuss the toxicology and ballistic. What is toxicology? Toxicology is the analysis of the biological samples for presence and toxins including drugs. And what is the ballistic? The ballistic is study of firearms and ammunition. Now I discuss the toxicology and ballistic. Toxicology, a method for detecting arsenious oxide, simple arsenic in corpse was devised in 1772 by the Swedish chemist Carl Wilhelm Scheele. The work was expanded in 1806 by German chemist Valentin Rose, who learned to detect the poison in the walls of victim stomach. Apparatus for the arsenic test was devised by James Marsh. James Marsh was the first to apply this new science to the art of forensics. He was called by prosecution in murder trial to give evidence as the chemist in 1832. Henry Goddard at Scotland Yard pioneered the use of bullets comparison in 1835. He noticed a flaw in the bullet that killed the victim and was able to trace this back to the mold that was used in the manufacturing process. Then that's my discussion for ballistic and toxicology.
Anthropometry. Frontispiece from the battalion's identification, anthropometric 1893, demonstrating the measurements needed for this anthropometric identification system. Alphonse Bertillon. Sino nga ba si Alphonse Bertillon? Ang unang naglapat ng anthropological technique na anthropometry sa pagpapatupad ng batas sa gayon ay lumikha ng isang sistema ng pagkakakilanlan batay sa mga pisikal na sukat. Bago ang panahong iyon, magkakilala lamang ang mga kriminal sa pamamagitan ng pangalan o larawan. Bertillon created many other presentation techniques including forensic document examination, the use of glove na plastic compounds or preserved footprints, ballistics, and the dynamometer used to determine the degree of force used in breaking the entering. Bago ang panahong iyon, makikilala lamang ang mga kriminal sa pamamagitan ng pangalan o larawan. Gumawa si Bertillon ng marami iba pang pamamaraan ng forensics, kabilang ang pagsuri sa forensic ng dokumento, ang paggamit ng mga glove na plastic compound upang mapamanatili ang mga bakas ng paa, ballistic at dynamometer ginagamit upang matukoy ang antas ng pwersa ginagamit sa pagsira at pagpasok. Bagamat ang kanyang mga pangunahing pamamaraan ay malapit nang mapalitan ng fingerprint, ang kanyang iba pang kontribusyon tulad ng mugshot, ang sistema ng crime scene photography ay nananatili hanggang ngayon. Fingerprints. Ano nga ba ang fingerprints? In 1877 at Hull Junior Calta Herschel Institute, the use of fingerprints on contracts ended and he registered government pensioners' fingerprint to prevent the collection of money by relatives after a pensioner's death. Sino nga ba si William Herschel? Ay isa sa unang nagtaguyod ng paggamit ng fingerprinting sa pagkakilala sa mga kriminal ng suspect. Habang nagtatrabaho para sa Indian Civil Service, nagsimula siyang gumamit ng thumbprints sa mga dokumento bilang isang hakbang sa sigurado upang maiwasan ang laganap ng pagtangi noon ng mga lagda noong 1858 noong 1877 sa Holyoke malapit sa Calcutta. Pinasimulan ni Herschel ang paggamit ng mga fingerprints sa mga kontrata at mga gawa at inirehistro niya ang mga fingerprint na may prosensyadong ng gobyerno upang maiwasan ang pagkolekta ng pera ng mga kabag-anak pagkatapos ng mamatay ang prosensyado. Si Dr. Henry Faulds. In 1880, Dr. Henry Faulds, a Scottish surgeon in a Tokyo hospital, published his first paper on the subject in the scientific journal Nature, discussing the useful of fingerprints for identification and proposing a method to record them with printing ink. Noong 1880, si Dr. Faulds, isang Scottish surgeon sa isang ospital sa Tokyo ay naglathala ng kanyang unang papel sa paksang scientificong journal Nature. Tinalakay ang pagiging kapakinabang ng fingerprint sa pagkakilala at namumungkahi ang isang pamamaraan upang maitala ang mga ito. Gamit ang tinta sa pagprint, tinatag niya ang kanilang pag-uuri at siya ay unang nakatukoy ng mga fingerprint na naiiwan sa isang biyat. Pagbalik sa UK noong 1886, inalok na ang konsepto ng Metropolitan Police sa London, ngunit ito ay na-dismiss noong panahong iyon. Sumulat si Ford kay Charles Darwin na may paglarawan ng kanyang pamamaraan, ngunit masyadong matanda at masakit para ito gawin. Ibinigay ni Darwin ang impormasyon sa kanyang pinsan ni Francis Galton. Sino nga ba si Francis Galton? Si Francis Galton ay siya ang pinsan ni si Francis Galton na ang paglarawan sa kanya ay pamaran, ngunit masyadong matanda at masakit para gawin ito. Binigay ni Darwin ang impormasyon sa kanyang pinsan na si Francis Galton, na interesado sa antropolohiya dahil naging inspirasyon sa pag-aaral ng mga fingerprint sa loob ng 10 taon. Naglathala si Galton ng isang detalyadong statistical na modelo ng pagsusuri at pagkakalanlas ng fingerprint at hinikayat ang paggamit ito sa forensic science sa kanyang aklat ng fingerprints. Nakalkula niya na ang pagkakataon ng isang false positive, dalawang magkaibang individual na ng parehong fingerprint ay humigit kumulang 1 hanggang 61 and 64 billion. Sino ba si Juan Bench, isang punong opisyal ng pulis ng Argentina ay lumikha para magpatahala ng mga fingerprint na individual file. Noong 1892, pagkatapos pag-aralan ng mga uri ng pattern ni Galton, itinananiban niya siyang unang fingerprint bureau sa mundo. Sa parehong taon na si Francisca Roas ng Neocherha ay natagpuan sa isang bahay na may pinsala sa leeg habang ang kanyang dalawang anak niya na lalaki natagpuan patay at naputol ang kanilang mga lalamunan. Nakusahan ni Roas ang isang kapitbahay, ngunit sa kabila ng malupit na interogasyon, hindi umamin ng kapitbahay nito sa mga binawang krimen. Ito. Sino nga ba si Dr. Henry P. DeForest? Si Henry ay isa sa mga nag-inspeksyon dito. Intindi. Pagkatapos ay umamin siya sa inamin niya ang pagpatay sa Estados Unidos. Ginamit ni Dr. Henry P. DeForest sa ang fingerprint ng isang New York Civil Service noong 1802 at noong Disyembre 1905 pinakilala ni New York City Police Department Deputy Commissioner Joseph A. Parrott, isang dalubhasa sa Bertillon System at isang fingerprint advocate sa police headquarters ang fingerprinting ng mga kriminal sa Estados Unidos. Thank you.